Hi guys, and welcome back to another Games That Defy Me. This is Aliens vs Predator. This is the 1999 edition, although this is like a spruced up version. It was released in 2010, the same game. This is on my list because it was the first horror game that I actually finished, while System Shock 2, which came out in the same year, was the first one that I actually, played. This was the first one I actually properly got into and finished. System Shock 2 wasn't something I finished till I was quite a bit older. I just really struggled with it. And while this game is really hard, it's a bit more straightforward in its concept than System Shock 2, I guess. Anyway, basically in the game, as you probably can guess, you play a Marine, Predator, and Alien. I'm going to show you the various sections playing as them as well. I'm playing at the Marine at the moment. This is actually, I think, the fourth Alien vs Predator game that was released. There's one on the SNES, there's one on the Atari Jaguar, there's an arcade version, I think, and then there's this one, and obviously there was a more recent edition as well to the series. I have played the Jaguar one, this one, and the more recent one, and I'd say I like this one the most by quite a long shot out of those. I don't know how similar the SNES and Jaguar one are, but, you know, whatever. This is a game that really scared the living shit out of me as a kid. It's really intense. Throughout the three species you feel pretty vulnerable, and I will demonstrate here that I'm out of practice because I haven't played this since about 1999 and I die very easily. All the characters are basically as weak as fuck. They drop dead from a little bit of damage. I mean, I think the Predator is probably the most durable. The Marine probably has the best defense. But the Alien in particular is like papier-mâché, and yeah, it isn't quite that good. As you can see here, the Marine also has like a night vision mode, so you can see in the dark, which makes you seeing things here probably slightly better than if I am playing normally. So I'm first Alien here, and as you can see, the acid is burning the floor. You can just about make that out on YouTube. So you can't step on their corpses afterwards, otherwise you get hurt, but I think I do that later on anyway. But as you can see, against the Aliens, the Marine has a reasonable chance. You can defend yourselves quite easily, and it's not too difficult to get through each section. Until later on, obviously, then the game difficulty really cranks up. This first section isn't so bad. See, I got burnt by the acid blood there. One thing that makes the Marine levels probably, in my opinion, the scariest is the motion sensor in the bottom left corner of the screen. You can like detect the movement of aliens, and sometimes there's things there, and sometimes there's stuff not there, but you still see it beep, and it really gives an element of suspense when you hear it pulsing and you know something is getting closer to you, as it were. It's like properly scary stuff, and it's very well done. Surprisingly so for its age, actually. I remember at the time this was like probably like my first proper taste of horror outside of System Shock, and I was really blown away by how intense it could be. And it's a game that's always stayed with me and made me think about like horror as a genre, as something I'd get into as an adult. You know, it's just it really is in a lot of ways a game that really does define me because I have such vivid memories of it. The blood and gore is pretty bad as well for the time. I mean, it's quite violent. I remember like shooting heads off and things, and being like, it's worse in the Predator section as well, as you'll soon see. But yeah, I'm sorry if I turn my my night vision off from time to time. It makes it a lot harder for you to see, I know, but the game itself is pretty dark and didn't seem to have a brightness slider. That's the lever I'm looking for. Straightforward objectives, but at the same time, I was still pretty involved when I was playing this. It's pretty good. Anyway, we're going to move on to the Alien in a second, so I will see you on the Alien section. Okay, here we are in the Alien section of the game. I saw a face hugger egg there and stuff. The Alien's main gimmick is its ability to walk on walls and stuff, and some of you are probably going to get violently motion sick from watching this section. The Alien is without a doubt my least favourite of the three species in the game, just because it's basically crap, and this first mission is pretty crap as well. So the main reason this game doesn't make it onto like my top 10 or 20 list, because while it is good, I distinctly think the Predator and Human campaigns are a lot better than the Alien one. The running on walls here, for example, is really fucking disconcerting. And my first objective is something about stopping lava flow so I can get to the bottom level of the temple. This isn't a fucking puzzle game. It just feels off compared to the more action-packed sections the Marine and Predator have. I guess it's because the combat is so bad as an Alien. It really is an issue. And you'll see when I actually get to the the section with the Marines, I do not last long at all. I get fucking owned. Anyway, this is me getting completely lost in the tunnels. Everything seems to look the same as well. Like, I even go completely back on myself here at one point, and I'm just totally confused as to what the fuck is going on. Like, I'm back in this room. I'm like, it all looks the same. And my sense of direction in video games is usually pretty awesome, but this really threw me off. I mean, back in when I was playing this, I probably had a much better memory of it when I played through the first few levels a few times, but as I said before, it's been a long time. Anyway, the aliens do have, like a hunt vision, as you've seen me using. It's like like that. It's like a white tint to the screen, and that lets you see your human adversaries a lot better. One benefit you do get as an alien is you don't take falling damage. You can plummet from great heights without getting hurt. And here are the two supports I need to take out the lava flow, and I completely forget how to do it, but at least you can see my primary attack there. You also have a tail swipe I think I use here. But I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I can't figure out how to move these supports. What do I do? I'm like an idiot. I keep trying at the same section again and again and again. And I keep getting stuck and spinning, and I'm like, why don't you break? Why don't you break? And there's my tail strike as well. Lovely. One thing I did like about playing an alien is obviously if you die, you always got acid blood, and the walking on walls and stuff was more fun in multiplayer when you could drop down on human opponents that were not AI controlled and scare the living shit out of them, which was really good. In fact, the multiplayer in this game I really used to enjoy quite a lot, and why I can't really show that to you anymore, you know, it was definitely good at this time, I promise. Anyway, so now we're going to head back and find the way to the Marines so I can show you some combat, while I get even more disconcerted than I was. Fucking hell, this is... Just watching this, like, I'm watching this post-commentary and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like completely lost here. I really am totally, utterly confused. So anyway, we eventually find our way back through this tunnel complex, I think, and eventually make it back to the main room that I'm looking for. I think it's up here, and I'm like, huh, something I recognise. I might be able to make some progress, and things like that. The problem with the alien temple as well, it all looks the fucking same. Okay, and we're back where we kind of started-ish. And now, there's a dog going mental outside, so you can probably hear him barking as I record too. Wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, here we go into the lower part of the temple, where there are some... Get in the fucking event, where there are some humans to, discover and maim brutally. I do crap here. Just watch me get owned, basically. There's one. Head came off, lovely. But this one seems to throw a firebomb, a petrol bomb or Molotov cocktail, sorry, as they die. And now I'm on fire, and I'm screaming, and well, I killed those two, and their bodies are all over the place. This isn't so good. And basically from here on, it's a disaster till I die, and we'll move to the Predator. Okay, here's the Predator section. This is my favourite section of the game, and I think I do undoubtedly better here than in the other sections. The game is brutally hard, like I said before, but I think I do alright here. The Predator has loads of gadgets, loads of abilities. Got a spear gun here. Great for pinning things to the wall. Very satisfying to use. Very gory. I'll show you the gore later on when I turn off my heat sensor here. Predator has different vision types for different species. You can have one for the aliens as well, but we'll just be killing horrible, crappy Marines in this level. You've got this med thing, so you can heal yourself as well. You put out the needles, stab yourself in the gut, and you're suddenly fine. Good way of getting back health. I think they're the only species that has really convenient healing like that. But I guess seeing as they're the ultimate killing machine, I'm going to be following the blood trail, but basically I get lost here for a bit, so I do apologise when I do. I think I missed it there and blow up a machine behind it. These machines are blower-uppable. That's the technical term, blower-uppable. But yeah, weapons-wise, I think you have the spear gun, you have a shoulder cannon that homes in on them, you have your claws, which can do some pretty mean dismemberment if you want them to. I blow myself up here quite a lot and I make stupid noises. And I think you get a disc later on, I can't recall, like a frisbee like they almost have in the films, I think. But yeah, you have a good variety of weapons, and while the Marine has a good variety of weapons, you have the majority of these right off the bat, and can easily defend yourselves against other armed opponents, which makes things It's a lot more accessible, really, if you know what I mean. Like, I just found them a lot more fun, these sections. I'm I'm shit at jumping here. I'm talking like I have Tourette's there for a second, sorry. Anyway, let's, the platform's pretty good. The Predator can jump like a amazing distance. I'm not sure if the other species, especially humans, are quite as bouncy as that, but yeah, I'm looking for a button down here to open the door. There we go, simple puzzles, but you know, it's all good. And I think I'll swap weapons in a moment to show you some of the other weapons that the Predator can use. Jump across. There's a poor guy around here with a grenade launcher that fucking... He launches a grenade with secondary fire and then shoots the fuck out of me, so it's time I use my Medicomp again to heal myself a bit. I'm not sure how many times you can use this, but it is pretty handy. I think it's to do with the blue bar on the right, how many times you can use it. Anyway, this is the shoulder cannon. And it uses the energy. And you have to wait for it to recharge to be able to use it properly again, I believe. Yeah, it slowly recharges, but I'm going to use it for a while for satisfying kills. That's pretty satisfying. Anyway. So, I quite like the varied environments, I guess. I mean, the Alien Temple I'm not fond of from a navigational point, but we've had like a claustrophobic ship. Then we have the, oh god, his head came off. Then we have, the, temple, which is obviously different, and then we have this, like a more sort of like canyon with like industrial areas, which is pretty cool. As you can see, there's lots of dismemberment going on at the moment with the Pred. You can see the bits of people showing up on the heatsink as well, which I think is absolutely awesome. There we go, let's have a look in normal vision for a second. Okay, so this is like me failing at puzzle solving again, just because I'm in a hurry and I was like, gotta get some footage, gotta show different stuff, and eventually I work out where to go. I'm like, what the fuck, why is the floor farting? And water, not a really impressive texture, but it's an old texture, so that's acceptable. And this guy's fucking like poised for me, he's like fucking ready. Okay, so we go around here, there's more marines I think. I think I have to resort to my claws in a second as well. I've run out of ammo, energy for my plasma thing, so now I'm going back to the spear gun. And now I'm just down to my claws. I think. Oh no, I've got a few spear gun bullets left. But I'm running out of energy, so... And that's what I'm talking about. That is fucking awesome. The best bit of lore in the game. And here I die horribly. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoy the games that define me.